It's Thursday, so what does that mean? We're back for another eye critique series. We have some pretty cool images from a photographer named Omar. He gave me permission to use his animal/outdoor shots. So let's jump right into it. Do bunnies attack? I don't really know if they're going to attack or not. Once again, I don't review these at all, and if you guys ever want to send your images in, feel free, but let's jump right into it. Omar. So what I'm noticing here, he's got a great depth of field. He's either using a macro lens or he's using a long lens to compress this background. Now, I mean, I like it, but one of the huge things is you got to get it straight. The Dutch angle isn't working. It looks like the bunny's about to just fall right the hell off the screen and get out of here. So I would just really watch the angle. But one of the huge things I like is the depth. You have it spot on right here at the eye, and I love the detail. I like it. It's just the composition needs to be worked on. Bring that straight, and there just needs to be something a little more for me. Maybe his head tilted a little more, or her, not sure, tilted a little more because the eye looks cool with with the pink purple color. Maybe just get a little more depth to it. But other than that, it kind of just is what it is, and yeah, let's just go from there. Shot number 2, another bunny. Once again, I think it works good. I don't mind that it's a little tilted because that's just how it is. You're looking straight down at it. Once again, I think you're using a macro lens for something like this, so it really works. And once again, the bokeh is really great. Once again, there's not a lot going on though to tell a story. And it's too central as well. I would either shoot it a little tighter, so maybe something where it's just like something around here. Once again, just something tighter and something else. Add another element to the frame. Tell a story a little bit. Maybe a carrot. Once again, insert a carrot, insert a hand petting something, or once again, just a little turn of the head or something, just to give it something else. I know I said something a lot, but just to give it something else. But once again, colors look great. Editing looks good. Just needs to add a little more visual interest. Bokeh looks beautiful though. Now this is a hell of a shot, and why do I say that? You did it. You did exactly what I wanted to do. You're giving some story. It's really cool. I think you're probably long lensing this one and using it because I can kind of tell from the bokeh around here. And once again, you're spot on with it. You're using your proper settings, so there's not much to say. Maybe it's a little overexposed, so bring that down a notch and up the contrast. But yeah, I like it. Once again, I would work with the composition a little bit. Maybe just crop it off right here and just come a little closer. One of the huge things I'm noticing though is the ears. Bring the ears out, so if you could hopefully zoom out a little bit, make it fill the frame a little bit more, get the ears, get the top of the ears. I don't even mind if they're cut in a little more. It's just kind of in an awkward spot. But yeah, so I love that you have something here. You're telling a story with them. And this is my favorite shot that you have so far. And if you could even try to get one, I would try to get one maybe with maybe this cap or whatever you have here in focus as well, and kind of focus stack them together in your editing program. But this is definitely one of your better shots. Just work on your composition just a little more. But once again, nice job. Okay, so we have a goal over here, and it says over here you were using your 70-200 f2.8 at 2.8, and you're really great at using your 2.8 at a shallow depth of field and being able to capture the image. But once again, I feel if it needs to be closer. Yep, thank you for following. It needs to be closer because there's just not much happening right now, and I think the action is more or less right here. So once again, I like that you include this other, whatever this is, back here. I would crop it somewhere closer, if you had to. Obviously, you're probably out at 200 to 2.8, so it's hard to do. But yeah, crop a little closer because you're getting this little action, a little spit action over here or something going on. But fantastic job using a fast shutter speed to freeze action. That's something that a lot of people have to keep in mind. Once again, I'd maybe straighten it out just a little bit too. I can tell it's a little catawonkied. Maybe just straighten it out a little bit, but definitely shoot a little tighter with something like this. But you hit on a couple of things, as I said. You're shooting at a 2.8, basically at 200. Hard to do. You locked on, and you got it. And the fact of using a fast shutter speed to capture the motion is really good. As I said, there's something to it, but there just needs to be a little more. But it's a decent bird shot. But once again, get a little tighter. It's too central. And for your last shot, I don't know what the hell this is. Whatever. I don't even know what it's called. If you guys know in the comments, or Omar, if you're reading, what is this bird? But to me, this is just a snapshot. It's a 2D image. I mean, you got a little bit with the bokeh over here, but it's a 2D image. So what do I mean with that? As I said, with something like this, you're showing depth. There's more to it. It's not just 2D, especially with something like this, there's dimension to it. This is just a snapshot. I wouldn't really use this for anything. I mean, maybe it's your favorite bird, I'm not sure, but it's just too flat on. There's nothing really of interest to it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't use this or anything. If you're going to do anything, try to show more depth. You had it over here with these images before, but yeah, too snapshotty for me. But I think your strongest image is definitely this one. I love what you did here. This is exactly what I would picture when you're doing something like this. This would be great just for in general, maybe some kind of outdoor living magazine, animal magazine, whatever. It's your strongest shot. Once again, maybe include a little bit more ears, but work on your composition. But you got some great stuff. You know how to use faster shutter speeds. You're using great shallow depth of fields, getting tack sharp focus on the eyes, which is key. Just a little bit of stuff like this. Watch the angles, try to add a little bit more to show something, maybe add an element to the frame, maybe, as I said, like a carrot over here or something, just to show a little more, because this is basically what you should be getting and translating into these images to show just a little more interest than besides just messing around with a shallow depth of field. So I hope this helped you out, Omar. If you guys want to submit your images as well, feel free to send them to eric@ericrossi.com. Send me your 5 or so best images, keep them in a cohesive set, and we shall go from there. Just say you give permission for me to use them on YouTube for critique. And that's all I got. Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye, just telling you to look at these bunny shots. They're cute, they're adorable, and you can really learn something from this. And once again, if you guys want to critique, let's do it.